Are you a student? Always lost in the thought of high income skill to learn? Then welcome to this video. Learning a high income skill is not obviously the only thing that should be in your mind right now as a student, but you should rather be thinking of what skill to learn that will still be a market demand even in the next 5 years.
Hello, I want to welcome you to Sport Africa YouTube channel. Thank you for clicking on this video, and I want to thank you for watching my last video where I listed 10 businesses that has no capital or less capital that you can venture into as a student. I hope you actually enjoyed the video. Yes, so in this video I'll be listing 10 high income skills you can learn as a student. These skills are not only because they have high income, but these skills are relevant because they are still skills that would still be in market demand even in the next 5 years. So the number one skill I'll be talking about is graphics design. In this present global expansion, this skill is one of the most important skills out there. Every digitally recognized business actually needs someone to handle their branding. And what do graphic designers do? Graphic designers are those guys that handles creation of logos, flyers, posters, book cover designs, etc, etc, etc. So these guys are actually in charge of whatever you want to do pertaining to your business branding and everything. So graphic designers are very, very important, and it's a very lucrative high income skill you can learn as a student. The average salary of a professional graphic designer as at this present year is $53,000 per year. I don't think you know what I'm talking about. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. If you know what $53,000 is, you would actually know I'm not talking about naira, or I'm not talking about 2 million, or I'm not even talking about 3 million, like per year. Bro, that's huge. So, but note, these payments or these salaries I'll be including to these top 10 skills vary. They may vary depending on your professionalism, depending on which enterprise or company you are working for. So don't be like looking for $53,000 annum income out there when you're just starting out. You will not get it. You will not get it. So that it will not be like when you get a kind of pay of maybe 80,000 naira per month, or maybe 80,000 naira, or maybe even smaller than that per month. You'll be like, oh, you're looking for $53,000 pay, annual income pay like that. Bro, no, it doesn't work like that. It has stages. But this number I just told you, $53,000 per annum, is very, very true. But depending on which enterprise or which company you're working for, and depending on your own level of professionalism. Yeah, exactly. So let's go straight to number 2. So the number 2 skill I'm talking about is programming. Like, you're on YouTube right now watching this video, and I want to tell you that being on YouTube, that YouTube you're seeing was created by some set of programmers. So programmers are those guys that will actually create websites, those guys that create applications. So programming is a very high income skill. I mean, very, very high income skill that is even dominating the whole of professional market right now. So as a student, you can actually decide to learn programming and start making websites, making applications, and lots more. And the average salary of a professional programmer in this Nigeria as at this year is 100,000 naira to 180,000 naira per month. And note, like I said, these payments or this salary or these numbers may vary depending on your level of professionalism and the company or enterprise you're working for. It may be more than that, and it may be lesser than that. So that's it. So let's go right to the number 3, which is data analysis. Data analysts are those guys that actually handles data data of a company. Yes, I need to be slow because I wanted to say rubbish. Data analysts are those guys that actually handles the data of a company. Data analysts are those guys that create, identify, and analyze data of a business. Now, if you are running a kind of company, for example, now that has to deal with a lot of customers that actually have one information, like that actually have informations and everything, you would actually need somewhere to actually store them. You actually need someone to actually store this data to actually know, okay, this is the amount of customers we have and this is their data, blah blah blah. And you actually need someone to actually analyze, okay, how many products have we sold so far this year, blah blah blah. Like, those are the data analyst role in a company. They actually create, analyze, and interpret data for businesses. Yeah. So the average pay or the average salary of a data analyst as of this year is 150,000 naira per month. Yes, 150,000 naira per month. Yeah, I think personally, I kind of actually like what data analysts are doing. And as a student, you can actually try learning these skills. Like, let me quickly chip this in before we move to number 4. You see, learning these skills does not mean you actually need a kind of certificate somewhere, or you actually need a kind of degree somewhere before you start working in a bigger company. If you are actually someone that actually follows trends, or someone that is actually informed, that follows information a lot, you'd actually see some guys. I mean, a 16-year-old boy that actually moved abroad working for a company. You can't tell me that boy is already having a degree somewhere, or he's already having a kind of PhD somewhere. But no, these skills are skills you can learn on your own, and you can actually master it, be a professional in it, and you will start making cool money. Like, you will start making money, and you'll be wondering, like, you start asking yourself, why am I in school? Like, why am I in school? Like, if I'm doing this, if I have this skill and it's fetching me thousands of naira or thousands of dollars, why am I in school? So let's move right to the number 4. So the number 4 skill I'll be talking about is copywriting. Copywriting is what I do. Actually, I do copywriting too. Copywriting is a very, very lucrative business. Oh, not business now. It's a very, very lucrative skill. So copywriters are those guys that actually write for businesses. Yeah, we have a lot of writers out there now who write novels, who write fictions, who write articles, who write a whole lot of things. But copywriters are those guys that actually write for businesses. Copywriters are those guys that actually market business products using writing to do that. Those are the work of copywriters. Copywriters actually write for businesses. They actually market, they actually do business marketing through writing and everything. It's a very, very great skill you can learn if you are someone that writes, if you know how to write. Like, you just write, you write poems, you write articles, you write fiction and everything, but you've not heard about copywriting before. I'm now telling you about copywriting. With copywriting, you can start earning huge amount of money if you are a professional in it, if you know what you're doing, if you really know what you're doing. And yeah, so the average salary of a copywriter as at this year is 200,000 naira plus per month. 200,000 naira plus per month. Yes. So, like I said, and like I've been saying, note that these salaries may vary. It may vary. You may not be making up to this amount, and you may simply be making more than this amount. So, depending on your level of professionalism, depending on the company and the enterprise you're working for, like I have been saying. So, let's move straight right to the number 5. So the number 5 skill I'll be telling you is product design. Yes, the number 5 skill I'll be telling you about is product design. Product design is a very great skill also. I mean, product designers are those designers that actually work on products, that actually design products, that actually like make user research, visualization and everything that has to do with, okay, how do we want our product to appear, how do we want our products to look like. So let me make this wristwatch as an example. Now this wristwatch is a product, and then the way it actually looks like was done by product designers, because product designers are the ones that will actually design the way this product would look like. Okay, this is the way we want this thing to look like, we want it to be like this and everything. So that's the work of a product designer. Product designers are in charge of designing how products of a company will look like and everything like that. It's a very great skill. It's a great skill. I love it too. So the average pay of a product designer is $1 million per annum, like per year. Oh, that's big. But like I said, professionalism and the company you're working for determines how much you're getting paid as you, or as a kind of person that has this skill. Like, do you understand? So let's move straight right to. So now, moving on to the number 6 skill I'll be telling you, which is UI UX design. UI UX design is actually related to graphic design, but they have a kind of little differences. So the UI UX designers are those guys in charge of the user interface and the user experience of websites and applications. UI UX designers are actually the guys that actually design the way websites will look like, or the way application would look like of a thing. Like, that's the work of a UI UX designers. Like, they actually design the way websites will look like. They actually design the way application will look like for programmers, who in turn will now actually build these things, and then they will now actually do it the way it has been designed by the UI UX programmers. And not programmers now, UI UX designers. So the average salary of a UI UX designer, like a professional UI UX designer, is 150,000 naira per month. Like, as of this year, it's 150,000 naira per month. Like, that's the average salary of a professional UI UX designer in Nigeria. So moving on to the number 7 skill I'll be telling you about, which is video editing. Video editing is a very great skill you can try to learn as a student, because in this present online presence of a thing, everyone wants to do one video or another. Everyone wants to do advert video. Some big companies want to do advert video and they want to edit it and everything like that. Yeah, let's say GCB Bank is now trying to run a kind of advert, and then they will shoot the video, right? And after shooting the video, they will not actually post it out there directly. They will need someone to actually edit the video before they actually post it so that it will look great. So they actually need a video editor. So video editing is a very great skill, like I said, but you don't necessarily need to go and start learning photography or to go and start learning videography. Well, like, you can actually try to be special. You can actually have a kind of specialty, like, okay, you don't do photography, you don't do videography, you are just a video editor. So they should go and shoot this video and then bring it to you. They go and shoot videos and then bring it to you for editing, and that's your own specialty. Like, that's what you do. You don't actually necessarily need to enroll for a photography class if you don't really like photography, or you don't really like the idea of videography and everything. You can actually be a video editor. Yes. So the average pay of a professional video editor is 80,000 naira per month. The average pay is 80,000 naira per month. But I think video editors are making a whole lot of money than that. Like, it's a very great skill, I'm telling you. Video editors are making a whole lot of money than that. So you can actually try learning video editing skill and everything, and it will be great. So the number 8 skill I'll be telling you about is digital marketing. Well, digital marketing is a very great skill you can try to learn as a student. What do digital marketers do exactly? Digital marketers are those guys that actually understand digital marketing. Like they understand digital marketing, they are familiar with SEO, they are familiar with or they understand design, and they are familiar with marketing videos, and they are tech savvy, because these digital marketers actually deals with everything digital marketing. Like they deal with marketing in all digital platforms, like the website, like YouTube marketing, like Facebook marketing, like everything. So digital marketers are those guys that actually understand how to help businesses market their brand online, on all digital platforms, on all digital ecosystems and all. So the average pay of a digital marketer in Nigeria as of this year is 450,000 naira per month. That's the average pay of a professional digital marketer. A professional digital marketer. Wow, that's a great pay. So you can try learning digital marketing if you think the ones I've mentioned is not your thing, or you think you don't really like them. You can try out digital marketing, and I'm telling you, it's a very great skill. You should try to learn if you really want to, if you really love to. So the next skill I'll be telling you about is social media management. Wow, social media management is a skill you can try to learn as well. Yeah, it's a very great skill. So what do social media managers do? Social media managers are those guys that actually handle social media platforms for businesses and companies. You know, all these businesses, all these companies are not the one. It's not the CEO of what company can I use? It's not the CEO of Adidas that is actually the one replying to customers on Twitter. It's not the CEO of GTB Bank that is actually replying to their customers on Facebook, to their customers on Instagram or so. They have social media managers who are just hired to do these things for them. Like they are just hired to manage whatever happens on their social media platforms. They reply to messages. Social media managers are those guys that actually have the ability, or they have the strategy to increase followers. They engage customers and everything on social media platforms of businesses and companies. So you can actually try out social media management if you're looking for if you're a kind of social media person, like you're on TikTok, you're on Twitter, you're on Instagram, you're on Facebook, you're on WhatsApp. You can actually try being a social media manager. What do you think? So the average salary of a social media manager is 87,000 naira to 105,000 naira. So it's a very great skill you can actually learn. It's a skill you can actually learn, and then you start making money from it. So let's move right to the last but not the least I'll be telling you in this video. So the next skill I'll be telling you about, which is the number 10, is product photography. Product photography simply means a photographer that takes pictures of products for a particular company. You don't necessarily need to be working for a particular company as a product photographer. You can actually be a freelance. Okay, when this one needs your services, they can actually call you, you do it, you pay, you get paid. When this one needs your services, they'll call you, you do it, you get paid. So what do product photographers basically do? They're actually the guys that actually take pictures of products for businesses and brands. You know, they take pictures of products for businesses and brands. Let's say, for example, now Minimi Chin Chin, yeah, you'd see their pictures, the picture of their product. You see it's so catchy, so great. Yes, that's the work of product photographers. As you will see them, and you won't go to a studio to shoot your birthday shoot and you find them there. Well, they can actually do that too, but it's very rare. It's very rare. Product photographers are those guys that just take pictures of products, take pictures of products of businesses and all. So the average pay of a professional product photographer is 67,000 naira. No, not thousand naira. It's $67,000 per year. $67,000 per year. That's the average pay of a product photographer pay per year. So you can actually try going to product photography, and you actually have your own cut of the big cake in the global expansion. Yes. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you. want to give out 3 things I think you need to actually learn these skills. You see, it is easier said than done. Learning one of these skills is not a biz. I will not lie to you, it's not biz. You actually need number 1, intentionality. So when you actually decide on which skill you want to learn, you have to be intentional about it. You have to be very intentional about it. And the number 2 I'll be telling you is dedication. You have to be dedicated to these things. Okay, well, let's say you enroll to learn digital marketing now, and you're not dedicated. You're not dedicated. Like, okay, you're supposed to have a class today and you didn't even go, you didn't even attend. No dedication. You're not dedicated to the skill, you're not dedicated to the process and everything, and you're expecting to make $1,000 per annum. How is it going to be possible? It will not be possible. Yeah, so you have to have dedication, you have to be intentional, and the last but not the least is consistency. Well, consistency. What makes you a professional? What makes you earn this average amount I've actually listed out? I made it clear that you have to be a professional, right? So if you want to be a professional, if you want to master these skills when you start, you have to be consistent. You have to learn constantly. You have to be consistent about it. You have to make practice. You have to practice day and night to actually become a professional, to actually master these skills. Yes, those are the 3 things I want to tell you. And I will put in the description below links to some particular online institution you can actually learn these things for free. Yeah, you can learn some of these skills online for free. Yes, it is for free, unless if you need certificate. You can learn on ALISON, you can learn on COURSERA, and it is for free. But if you need your certificate after learning, you would actually need to pay for the certificate. But the learning process is for free, so you can actually start learning this thing online with your phone and everything. And then I'll put the link to actually download, or I'll put the name and the link. Yeah, is it the name and the link? Oh, you can actually type online ALISON, like on your Google Play Store. You can type online on COURSERA, and it will bring it out. I think the logos should be showing right here, right now. So you can actually type it, and this is how the logos will look like. You can actually type it on your Google Play Store, and then you download the application and register, and you will start learning whichever skill you actually chosen out of the skills I mentioned. I want to know if you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you are new, make sure you share this video with your friends too. They can actually find one of these skills interesting and they would like to learn. Make sure you click on the like button, and then I will see you in my next video. See you later, and have a fruitful day. Bye.